say goodbye to the arena mode in Fortnite because they just announced that they're finally releasing a Fortnite Ranked. And Fortnite Ranked is not just going to be for build mode, it's also going to be for zero builds. In this video, I'm going to be going over everything to do with the new Fortnite Ranked mode that's coming out in the next update. If you want to get ahead of the game and rank up faster when this mode comes out, be sure to drop a sub because I do a ton of tutorials on this channel. Without further ado, let's dive into it. First off, here are the ranks in order. It starts off with bronze and then silver, gold, platinum, diamond, elite, champion, and the best one is unreal. This rank system seems very similar to Rocket League if you've ever played that. From bronze to diamond, there are 3 ranks for each of them. So there's bronze 1, 2, 3, silver 1, 2, 3, and so on. But once you get to elite, champion, and unreal, it's only 1 rank for each of those. So one of the biggest questions I had when I first heard about this new system is, what's the goal of climbing the leaderboard? And what makes getting unreal so special? So to start, there's no more arena mode, so to qual for tournaments, you don't play arena, you play ranked mode. It's not announced yet, but you're going to have to be certain ranks to play certain tournaments. The bigger the tournament, the higher the rank you're going to need to play it. Sounds just like arena, but this seems a lot more competitive. The exact system for going up ranks and dropping down ranks is not announced yet. But unlike in arena, it seems like it's going to be a lot harder to stay your rank and climb the ranks. It seems like you're going to fall down a lot more often, but we'll have to wait and see more on that. Once you hit the unreal rank, which is the highest one, you stay at that rank for the whole season, but there is still motivation to grind even if you hit unreal. Basically, there's going to be a leaderboard specifically for the top unreal players. And it sounds like playing ranked is going to be really competitive, especially when you hit those higher divisions, because you get paired up against other people at your division. So say goodbye to the terrible matchmaking in arena and say hello to a brand new rank system that we've been asking for so long. So like I said, this is going to start up in the very next update, update 24.4. I believe that's the next one. When it gets released, this is going to be the start of season 0 of ranked mode. And season 0 is going to last all the way to the end of next season. So arena is about to disappear and there's still tourneys left in season 2. So you might be wondering, how do you play the rest of these tournaments? Do you need to be a certain rank? But Fortnite announced that the rest of the cash cups are going to be open to all players. It's not going to require a certain rank until next season. The only tournament that is the exception is the Console Champion Cup. To play in that, you have to get all the way up to Platinum Division, which I'm honestly assuming shouldn't be too hard. But to touch on that, what is your rank going to be at the start of the new ranked mode? You're not just going to start at 0 rank, you're going to be placed at a rank based on your past matches. So you're not going to start from 0 and grind all the way up to champs like you did in arena. You'll be placed somewhere in the middle depending on how you've been doing. Now this may be the craziest part of this new update. Ranked mode is not going to be a separate game mode like arena was. Instead, there's going to be an option to change from regular public matches to ranked matches. But by switching on the ranked mode, you're still going to be playing in public lobbies of sorts. The ranked mode is going to have all the same features that the non-ranked mode has, like the same items, the same materials, everything. Before, arena had a whole entire separate loot pool. It didn't have all the crazy public items, but it sounds like we're going to be having the crazy stuff in ranked mode, which means we might be getting back to the old ways of Fortnite when we had ballers everywhere and all the non-competitive items in competitive. You know what I'm saying? At first this scared me, but the biggest thing that scared me was the fact that we weren't going to have siphon mats and stuff like that. But they announced that they're going to be changing the amount of materials for public and ranked matches down to 500, and they're going to be turning on siphon. If you don't know what this means, it means you're going to be able to farm mats faster, your mats are going to be capped at 500 for every material, and when you get a kill, even if that player has 0 materials in their inventory, they're still going to drop 50 of every material. They didn't state whether or not you're going to get siphon health, which means 50 HP from every kill, so we're going to have to see about that. But this is huge because now, even in public matches, it sounds like there's going to be siphon, which is one of the reasons I never played pubs. So this is a big W. The only thing that's going to be a bit scary, like I mentioned, is all the public items that we never see in competitive mode, such as like the anime abilities and stuff like that. It sounds like it's going to be in ranked now and potentially in tournaments too, which is going to make everything chaotic, but I think it's going to be kind of fun. The new ranked modes are going to be this. There's going to be Battle Royale solos, duos, and squads. That's right, no more trios. And then for zero build, there's going to just be duos to start out. The ranks are going to be completely separate for regular battle royale and zero build mode. But we haven't even talked about how is ranking up actually going to work. So like I said, to turn on ranked mode, all you have to do is set ranked to on in the lobby, and you'll see your current rank on the left side of the screen, along with a progress bar that shows how far away you are from the next rank. Ranking up is going to be completely based off of placement and eliminations, just like in Arena, but there's a twist. And these are some crazy changes. First off, eliminations later on in the match are going to count for more rank than early eliminations. And it sounds like they're aiming to make the lobbies a bit more stacked later in the game. If you barely get any points for your early game eliminations, then there's really no point in dropping at a hot location, meaning the lobbies are going to be more stacked, which is so exciting. And the other twist is the ranks of the players that you eliminate or your team eliminates are going to be taken into account for how much points you get from the kills. So if you kill Booga, you're probably going to get a lot of points for that. Versus if you kill Timothy the bot, you're not going to get too much. So this means every time you're fighting a super sweaty opponent, there is more reward for that kill, which I think is going to make people take these fights way more seriously. The other things you need to know is that if you're playing solos, obviously it's plain and simple, every kill you get a certain amount of points. But in team modes, every kill that your team gets counts for everybody, not just yourself. So it's a team game mode, no matter whether you get the kill or not, you're still gonna get the points. But just like in Arena, whoever's the highest rank in your team, that's going to determine what lobbies you get put in. So if you have 3 bronze players and then a platinum player, you're gonna be put in platinum lobbies. So it's probably gonna be good to play with people around your skill level. Now, the only reward for ranked mode grinding is an emote, so I mean, we don't really care too much about that. It's called the Burn Bright emote, but the big reward is getting that qualification into tournaments. So that's pretty much it, guys. The real question that we really need to be asking is, will this change anything? They've made changes to Arena in the past, and it's always just been fight everybody you see and the lobbies die out so fast. It barely ever makes it to the moving zones, and it's really just used as a fighting practice mode. But with these changes, it sounds like there is potential to get that sweaty ranked gameplay that we've always wanted. Especially at the lower ranks, if you're paired up against other people at your skill level, people are going to be taking their fights really seriously. You know that every time you take a fight, you're going to be fighting somebody that's going to be a challenge for you. So you probably won't be able to take like 20 fights a game if you're fighting really difficult players every single time. That, along with the change of early game eliminations don't count for much, but end game eliminations count for more, those two in combination, I think, could potentially finally make ranked mode a lot more stacked and actually feel like good practice for tournaments. Only time will tell, but I'm super excited to find out, and I hope you guys are too. I'm gonna have a ton of tutorials coming soon, along with some extra surprises in the near future, so stay tuned. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.